growing up my whole life, I've always enjoyed anything competitive, and a large part of being an attorney is the competitive side of things, that there's usually two sides to an argument, and arguing for which side you believe to be correct, and trying to come out successfully on that's been something that always intrigued me. My undergraduate work was in business, so I went to school for business because I felt like that would go hand in hand with being an attorney. If you're going to be on the corporate side, you're representing business interests, so it's important that you have some experience in business if you're going to represent them. I was fortunate, like many landowners in Ohio, when the Utica Shale and everything became accessible in Ohio, that was around the time that I was just getting started in the legal profession. So I've had an opportunity to be a part of the Ohio shale boom from the legal side from almost the very beginning, and watched an area of law that's a complex area that has evolved and is continuing to evolve, and we're going to see a lot more evolution as we go forward here going in the future. It's an interesting area that Ohio hasn't really had the opportunity in the past to develop clear case law that some of the other states like Texas and Oklahoma may have. So we're getting to be a part of that from the ground floor here in Ohio. From the very base level of drafting original supplemental opinions as to who owns the minerals, who owns the land, division orders for companies when they're going to drill a unit and they need to know who to pay what percentages, all the way through litigation as to what royalties should be paid to certain people, and litigation involving the Dormant Mineral Act, which has been a highly contentious issue in Ohio. So I've kind of covered a broad spectrum of the areas that not a lot of people, I think, have had the opportunity to do. They've been in one specialized area or the other. I've been fortunate to be involved in government contracting and procurement issues with a lot of small businesses. And what's interesting and great about that is it's government, so there's a lot of rules and regulations and bureaucracy involved, and being able to help small businesses to navigate through that and be able to successfully get contracts with the government and watch their businesses grow as a result is certainly a rewarding experience. I am an avid outdoorsman. I'm a hunter and fisher. I grew up in central Pennsylvania, where opening days of hunting season are school holidays, so you inevitably were going to be a part of that, so that's something we still enjoy. We have a hunting cabin here in Ohio, down in south central Ohio, that we spend a lot of time at in the fall, and that's something I enjoy. I'm a bit of a history buff when it comes to the military. A son of the American Revolution. My family's been here for that long, and I have possession of the Medal of Honor that my great-great-grandfather earned at the Civil War on July 2nd, 1863 at Gettysburg. So that's something that interests me, and then with the government contracting, I've been fortunate to be involved with a lot of veteran-owned small businesses and helping them to grow their business, and that's something that's been an honor for me to be able to be a part of. What I love most about what I do, both with the oil and gas energy work and with the government contracting and procurement work, is the diversity of what I do. I'm dealing with different issues every day, different types of businesses, different types of disputes, and just being able to mix it up on a daily basis, and it's never routine for me is really enjoyable.